Alatok underscore says, what province did Jake westernize off of? Well, if we look up Daru Sandstorm, we westernized off of this province, the Norwegian Sunni province of Actually, that should be the capital. Don't often like giving silly names to provinces, but what can I say? I was overwhelmed with emotion. I need manpower, let's go fight rebels in the mountains. Well, I also need Nepal not to die on me. Besides, I can string along on 25k manpower. Early in the game, it would have been gagging to have that much manpower. Probably was. No, please don't take the scenic route through our sieges. So yeah, this should just go to Vijayanagar. All of it. That way when I make peace with you, I can take both of them. It's going to be 33, so... yeah, something like that. Something a lot like that. Hopefully that's not too much overextension. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. Perfect! Arissa, you I have to deal with though. Once these 3 provinces fall. Come on, those rebels in the mountains won't fight themselves, and I've only got 9 years to go to get Persia their cores back. Alright, they're breaking up. And they're moving on to Shigi. I think it's more important to jump in and get them early. It's not giving me pop-ups that these are falling to me. I know that Nepal was leading the siege, but I'm still sorely disappointed. Oh, incredible! I beat them to Shigi. Let's get our esteemed general on the case as well. Doesn't even have any siege, so... you're a little worthless. Pathetic. Didn't even cost me 1,000 manpower, jeez. Let's just clean up the rest of these scrubs and get everyone ready for the real war. That said, I don't think Nepal are going to be too impressed at all the rebs I'm going to be giving them just now. Alright, let's get Jizzy on the go. Jake, our march is worth it. I'm not seeing the worth. Not when you have to take a stab hit to get rid of them. Might make a march out of some German, like Brandenburg, if they're still around. Just to give marches a go. Right, I've had enough with supporting these guys. Well, this is delightful. I really thought that westernizing so late would push me back by a long way, but really we only lost 10 years or so. That is acceptable. Mountains, fort level 2. A 1, a 2, a 3, and the rest of you get ready for a real war. Don't like the idea of losing some ships, though. Let's get you bad boys into port. Alright, this looks good. Let's give as much to Nepal as possible, because of course they cored everything. Of course. Well, we strike off 3 base tax. We can give them 24 base tax. Wait, what am I saying? If we strike off 3, we can give them 22 base tax. So 4, 5, 6, 11... Well, let's just cede it all to them for now and figure it out later. We'll do it on the night. Hold on, don't I want one of these to make my own ambitions around here? No, I'll always have Holy War in Orissa, so I don't care. As long as we keep that border, we'll be fine. So, doing that, for example, with you, bearing in mind all this land is free to take, even though it says it'll cost me. That's Vigiland. And this is no man's land, really. Gee, I could be taking so much more than that. That's more like it. However, that is way too much. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 8, 90, yeah, that would put them above and beyond rebel zone. Would that be okay? Bearing in mind that they have 1, 2, 3, so 12. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 8. Oh, that's fine. We'll do that. Some of you guys are just so lewd. I don't know how you can live with yourselves. Okay, I really should stop just arsing about, and I need to drive into Afghani land pretty hard. And the guy's going to get involved, which is no fun. No fun at all. Not that they're much of a threat to us, but it's going to be an expenditure of manpower that I'd rather not have to deal with. And if we want 100%, we want 100%, or close to it. Actually, taking 66% of their land would suffice. I wonder if 100% in the Afghanis would be enough for that. And then the Kara have to go. Our time limit here is when the Afghans get 21 ideas fleshed out, because that makes all their land twice, either twice or 50% more expensive to core. However, for once in our life, let's actually be prepared for this war. capital's taking a while to fall. Probably not helped by me revoking all those blockades. Still, as long as it doesn't fall, we've got our hands full. No, that's not even their capital, it's just another province. They're just so worked up because the Rebs are doing our job for us. Alright, that should be, oh, more than enough to take care of them. No cannons, but, oh, there's some cannon. In fact, most of our cannon are over here. What am I doing? Well, you know what? They all die the same. I will take Ghazni, if you don't mind. The guy are only allied with you, so it would be as well to make you a co-belligerent, but holy smokes, quite a few vassals that I'll have to deal with. Who can't be integrated. Poor Nagai. Time to drive in, that it is. You know, the composition we're using here is ghastly. Oh well. River crossing is the only penalty we'll get. Which suits me fine. And the Afghanis actually meant to catch up in Miltech, which isn't so fine. Perhaps I'm overestimating how good my troops will be here, especially without cannons on the back row, whereas he is enjoying cannons, keeping his troops alive for longer. Oh, did you see the speed at which he wrecked the troops that fell from the back row to the front? Their morale just disintegrated. Interesting, but not altogether useful. Anyway, tell me about yourselves, Nagai. You really don't want out of this war, so I can't just throw trade at you. Nor can I get that trade value, because they're still giving it to Norway. But that should only happen for as long as the truce goes on, right? And yet they're still giving it. That's interesting. When you offer to give trade power, this will remain active for the duration of the truce. Interesting. Well, what do you know? My god, Afghanistan, I cannot fight in your country to save my life. Okay, set you guys up into little units. Little CG units. Cute. I said I'd do Ghazi first, didn't I? Okay, good enough. Jake, make peace with the Indians. I'd love to, but I need all that 100%. Oh, we got it. Well, color me foolish. There you go now. Don't explode Nepal, because we still have more expansion to do around here. What else can I do with you? War reparations would be nice, but let's not have too long too long a truce with you. I want to be able to attack you both at separate times. Nepal, 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 Nepal. How's your overextension there, Nepal? Just a fraction below 100%, so that'll do. Hopefully you have no problem coring at all. All that unrest. Good gravy. And let's make sure we get the full truce time with you. And again, it all goes to Vijayanagara. Wait. I'm the one occupying it. Ho ho, let's not make that mistake. I was only out of the corner of my eye that I saw it was going to me. I think that's all of it. Yeah. Whew. And like I said, give me the money. And now Vijayanagara enjoys just a hair short of 100% on the overextension meter. And everyone can get back to saving me. Keep Goa strong. Alright, they're marching. Unsurprisingly, a few got rather ticked off by that, but now Assam is the only one in the coalition against me. I could turn around and slap them silly, but they don't have land that I want, really. Those Afghans always giving me the slip. They have got to die. They are another in a long line of people who have just got to die. Also, I didn't leave enough troops to siege up Row. We'll leave them with some men. No, that's not true at all. Where are you? Go. I forgot it only looks like I didn't have enough troops there, but I do. So there goes the Afghan army. The Horde army is only full of Horde units and they're way behind in tech. So on paper shouldn't be a problem. Just keep something of defense force to take care of those guys. I noticed you let Vijay have some more glorious Sikh land. Oh, they'll be taking care of that Sikh land. It's only -2 for conversion. No, it's only -1 for conversion, and it's in their culture group, so there'll be no problems there. I'll core that land once it's finished. Like I said, get those 10-1 wipes wherever possible. Although, that one, not possible. Let's just get out of here, I don't like this attrition. You'd almost think I planned for that siege stack to be there. How long do you plan on streaming? Jeez, I guess asked all the time. Not quite another hour, but close enough to it. Hold on, what's better? Here or there? Portugal won't like this. They really won't like this, but whatever. Call me squall, because I think whatever. Nationalism will still be strong here, but that unrest will go shooting right down. Thanks to enormous tolerance to the true faith, it's 9. Okay, you guys, you gotta hold like you've never held before. Oh, that isn't holding. That isn't holding. You can't hold for 5 days, not one cannon against shock. Wow. Never again will I be underestimating my cannons. at least Nepal should be helping us out with that siege now. We'll still hold it down just in case. Right, this one's getting renamed to save all dirty jokes. Huh. The name changes, but the bust remains. Oh, baby. I don't need gold right now, I need admin. Jake, does the double missionary exploit still work? Yes, it does. I suppose if I get some land that needs it, I should be using double missionaries for it. Also, it's a good chance to show the trick off again. It is a nifty one, I rather like it. If you don't like it, well, too bad. Tibetan Patriots. Those give me flashbacks of the first Ryukyu campaign. Frustrated since 1490 something. I guess we can take a little detour to take care of them. It gives us a chance to regain our troops from this stack anyway. Whilst our vassals do the heavy lifting, and hopefully don't get many revolts. Why did you make Nagai a co-belligerent? I didn't see any reason not to. Yeah, they don't want out of this war at all. Meanwhile, our war exhaustion rises and theirs does not. That stack there bothers me. They'll probably turn around and do some nasty things to me. Nepal will probably cover us though, so I'll just have to have faith in them. Almost feels like a waste of mill, but let's build up barracks here. Basically land of my exact culture. I want it to be something of a recruiting ground. Probably gonna forget about my colony down there completely, but yeah, we'll be fine. Gee, it just rejected my change there. Funny. Hey Jake, could you explain tolerance? What's there to explain, really? In a nutshell, tolerance decides the revolt risk in a province of that religion. So for example, I have a tolerance of 6 towards Sunni, so any province that is Sunni gets a -6 to revolt risk. Pretty good. Right, I'm glad Nepal were there taking care of our own problems. Not enjoying these losses, I must concede. Fighting a 3 shock in mountains, not my brightest idea. Wow, we only just won that. Scrunch up, we'll take care of this. Leave behind a couple of real men, and the rest of you, to be honest, probably hang out in Jampur, because I imagine there's going to be quite a few revolts going on around there. As long as I 100% Afghanistan, I'm fairly sure. Oh, that costs Persia 50, that's good. Or so it says. This peace cost will cost Nagur 50 Diplo power. This will cost... whatever. Name it Buns. That will do the trick. Well, anything to... Ah! Okay, so... This must be the lewdest province around. We'll take bust or buns, but nothing else. Well, let's park some troops on those buns, because... Don't like the way Afghanistan just kills my manpower. Not even a difficult person to fight. Really, the problem stems back several decades when Afghanistan got all of this Persian land for free. When did that even happen? 1511. Timurids gave in to rebel demands and it all went over to Afghanistan instead of my vassal, Persia. Because rebels will always prefer a free country in that culture group as opposed to a vassal of that exact culture. Also, here comes the pain. Afghans and the guy. They're oddly convinced that they're going to have that. So this should be we're weakened. Right, there we go. I knew there'd be rebs, and here they are. Tirhut Nats. I've got to stop this one quickly before it prevents them from coring that land. Might be a bit foolhardy to race in with no cannon. Severely outnumbered. Yeah, it would be a bit foolhardy. Jake, how does the missionary exploit work? We'll show it off when we get a province where I can use it, which doesn't seem to be anytime soon, I'll admit. Okay, if Tirhut get anything... Oh, I need to attack Tirhut now. Just hold out, Tirhut. Don't you dare get a food shortage or anything worse. Hold. Ah! They got a water shortage, so they pulled back the missionary. There's no point, not the missionary, the coring process. They'll stop the coring process if the siege progress goes to 0% or worse. And they got a water shortage. In fact, they rolled a pretty heavy 12 there. Well, such is life. Let's get ourselves on the buns. Our vassal's doing the heavy lifting over there. Whilst Afghanistan, I'm going to want some land. Let's make no bones about it. I want this land. If it's a claim of mine, give it to me. I'll want shore as well. I think we'll be a wee bit away from getting that. Maneuver on you. I think you've got a river crossing everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. No way we can attack that without a river crossing. Just lick our wounds in Jampure and jump balls first into them. Thank God we're so rich. Jeez. Who? Well, fancy that. Jake, there are only 7 years left for Persian cores and QQ. Alright, we'll be declaring war as soon as we can. But I need chore. Well, I want chore, and don't suppose I really need it. Ah, we'd be able to get you out of this war. If only Bahmanis would give us that trade power. Oman probably would, though. They're threatened by us. And we'll be killing them eventually. Give me that. Here you go, Nagai. I know you've always wanted it. Where is it? Transfer Omani trade power. This will remain active for the duration of the truce. So that is a lie. Because Bahmanis are still giving it to Norway. Unless Norway asked them again, and they gave it. In any case, that gets Nagai out of our hair. Catapulting up our war score with Afghanistan. Does mean we lose a war, but we're not Defender of the Faith, so we're not bothered. Gee, Oman need to die as well. I want that province so that I can really dominate Hormuz. Making crazy money there would be nice. Come on, Shore, you gotta go. Let's see, fort level 2, they only have 1 cannon there. We can help them out by throwing that their way. Heck, we'll throw everything their way. Jeez, I thought I was looking at the integration of Persia there. I was like, what, it'll be finished in 89? No, but Persia will be finished in 94. That only gives us 6.5 years. Right, all this pressure makes me need a water break. I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, let's wrap these guys up. Oh yeah, the whole rebel problem for Nepal. Not really a problem though, is it? They're certainly taking care of their coring, although they don't share my idea of conversion before coring. They should take a leaf out of Vijayanagar's book. Oh, jeez, I forgot these are cores of Vijays. Ah, they'll get them back in no time flat. Orissa have been ravaged. But most importantly, I keep my holy war against them. Right. It's unfortunate to waste all that dip paying down my war exhaustion, but there is no time. We will be declaring war on Kara very shortly. I don't even think I need peace for anything. I should declare war on them right now. They have one ally, what's-his-face. May as well make him a co-belligerent. He doesn't have any silk. That's another thing we're going to be picking up on the way, is the Silk Road achievement. But there's plenty of time for it. Heck, there's 230 odd years. I wonder if I had more than this in my Ryuki campaign or not. Well, it matters not. But for goodness sake, Chor, it is time to go. Now we're talking. We'll take it all. Take all the money. Afghanistan will be... Well, let's think this one through for a bit. They are 166. We're taking away 12... 10, 20, 30, 43... 59-ish. Nope, they'll be fine. There'll be one shot after this, so we'll forge a claim on everything, including their capital. Other than Kunduz, obviously. Wouldn't mind some war reps for all my troubles. It only cost me 25. And nobody really cares. As it should be. Okay. Margala is a heretical province. So we're going to do our little trick. We go over here, we hold down return, and we mash clicking on that one province. Nothing really lost if it fails, because we can just keep trying it. Although it's not really playing ball with me today. Let's try not to slip onto Defender of the Faith, because if I click that by accident, I will instantly take Defender of the Faith, which is not something that I need or want right now. Normally never works first time off the bat, but it's never normally this bad. There we go. We now have put 2 missionaries on 1 province. They're going to convert that province twice as fast as it says. So although it says it'll do 4% per month, it'll actually do 8% per month. And if you're a Catholic, you will get double the... what do you even call it? You'll get double the papal influence from converting by this method. So... extra special if you're Catholic. We'll get that done in no time flat. We'll also get along with our coring... Oh, looming disaster, peasant war. I can't be having any of that. But that's because our manpower is so short. Not a problem. Core up before Afghanistan can get their tradition. And then onwards, it is time for Kara Konliu to die. But... we will do that in the next session. I'm going to go away, say hello to our guests, and then get ready for work, because I'm that social. Cheers, everyone, and everyone's always asking when it'll happen next. I don't normally stream on the weekends, and it's a Saturday tomorrow, but I've been so absent that I'm going to throw a wrench into those works, and I say I'll get streaming at roughly 3 PM GMT on Saturday. 3 PM. So that's about 6 hours earlier than it is right now. 3 PM GMT tomorrow. See you then.